I always act in the name of Innos.
I need...
He never would have thought of that himself.
You don't have to ask me that. You better watch out who you tell that to.
Don't tell me you didn't know
That'll only cause more trouble.
I took care of your bill. You're free.
Really? How'd you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, well, not that I really care.
that. Off myself.
Thanks a million again. Now, what about your offer? Can I still sign on with you?
I'm not telling you anything new.
You should have known better.
It's a bad business.
That's nothing new.
I never knew that.
I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
Hey, you!
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in. Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I knew I could rely on you. We're all going to meet at the ship.
A man of action. That's what I like. See you later.
I never knew that. Some problems solve themselves. That's been known a long time.
Show me your maps.
You won't find better.
That doesn't surprise me. That will only cause more trouble. Will it ever change?
Hey!
Do you really think?
What's going on at the harbor?
Look around for yourself. There's nothing going on here.
Will it ever change? There've been all kinds of rumors. Will it ever change?
I still need a few sailors.
Bad times, my friend. You won't find enough sailors in all of Corinus. Most of them have left the city. But with a good captain, it shouldn't be too hard to find yourself a few bright lads and make them into a decent crew before too long.
Where can I find a captain?
You're asking the wrong guy. I just run this tavern. Go talk to old Jack. He's been hanging around this harbor for as long as I can think. And when it comes to seafaring, he's your man.
I've heard that you're looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
Why would I take you along?
Quite simply because you need me. Well, I was a lieutenant with the Royal Navy. I've served as a Marine on the King Robar and the Pride of Mirtana. In the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago, I single-handedly sent 24 orcs back to Beliar's realm. Unfortunately, there were too few of us after our flagship sank, and we were forced to retreat.
Why are you here then?
The fleet is routed, and the payroll coffers are empty. After my discharge, I wound up stranded in this dump, and I'm looking for a new berth.
Well, what can you do?
I'm trained for boarding and close combat. Plus, I'm a passable shot with the ship's cannon. I bet there's a thing or two that I can teach you on the trip.
What are you asking?
What can I ask? I'd be glad to get away from here. I help you and you take me along. A hand for a bunk.
The journey may be perilous.
I'm used to danger. When you're out there, every day is dangerous. The next storm could be your death, and the monsters of the deep could swallow your ship whole. And I don't need to mention the orcish galleys, do I? Believe me, there's nothing I'm afraid of. A sailor who's afraid is already dead.
I can always use good people.
Sure thing. I'll see you on the ship.
You don't have to ask me that. But no,
Show me your wares.
better.
Have a safe trip, honorable magician.
It's a bad business. This is gonna change.
I'm trying to find a crew for a sea voyage.
I can't help you with that. You should probably have a look around the harbor, or maybe at the inn. If there are any sailors left here, you'll probably find them there.
We can only wait and see. Will it ever change? That's the first I've heard of it.
Filthy thief! Just you wait!
You can't rely on her. You hardly know who to believe these days. That was no big deal. Will it ever change? You don't have to tell me.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second.
That's been known a long time. No idea. You tell me. I'd have done it differently. You should really have known better. Listen to me.
Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
Someone's got to pay for that.
Same old thing all over again.
But there, where Adonos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
I knew that would be a problem.
Hey! Show me your wares.
And in this place, order and chaos were equal, and so the sea was created. And the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well as animals, wolves as well as sheep, and last of all arose the
I've heard a
human.
thing or two.
And Addanos was pleased with what had arisen. He delighted in all the beings.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Hey, you!
Enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
There's more, believe me.
It had to happen sooner or later.
It was just
Someone's got to pay for that.
Can't rely on
That
that.
will never change.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Enos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me. Not me! I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
Wait a minute. I need a ship.
I hear that almost every day, Reverend, but you do not even have a captain, to say nothing of a crew.
What about the ship in the harbor?
It belongs to me, and that's that. We shall transport the ore with this ship. Once that is done, then you can ask me again.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions. Then we set off. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Enos deals out fair punishment.
Will it ever change?
You can't rely on that.
Someone's got to pay for that.
He really didn't deserve that. Show me. I've got enough trouble as it is.
That's terrible.
I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this, and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people, I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return. If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adonos be with you.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Don't bother me, I'm on duty.
Hey! I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to him.
How's the situation in town?
Everything is under control.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Arad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out.
I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I've put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
I won't tell her a thing. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Who told you that? That was quite obvious.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that.